Welcome back to Mod Pop Thrift. My name is Tom, and I am a stay-at-home dad for 5 kids. I'm a full-time eBay reseller, and we have a baby on the way in October. Those are the things that I say every time we start a video. Let's start a video. My sales have been slowly increasing over the last couple of days. Sunday was 211, and then 223, and then 260. And so I'm making some sales, but I have 0 as of yet today, but it's only 9:15. But being 9:15 means I probably only have an hour to get 13 packages out the door and make a video about it. I have 3 things that are sitting right here. This Casio keyboard we picked up for like $3, and I told you it would sell for 20 plus shipping ish, and it sold for 32 free shipping in a day and a half of being listed. So that's pretty good. I'm excited about that. This here, same trip, I'm pretty sure, same trip to the thrift store. We picked up this Magic Bullet model number MB1001B, and I think we paid $4 for it. It came with this cup and this cup, and I sold it for $24.99 free shipping. Not massive profits. I mean, I'm in it for $4. It'll cost me like 8, 9, maybe $10 to ship, so 14, and then fees. So I paid $4, it sells for $25, and I make like $7, $8. And then these Philips cartridges, consumables, things that you go through, do really well most of the time. The deal is with stuff like this or Oral-B replacement heads for toothbrushes or replacement razor blades for like safety razors, those companies tend to be really particular about letting people sell those on the secondary market. And so I was a little leery about selling those, but they did sell pretty quick. I paid, I want to say $5. They sold for 24 plus shipping, buyers all in at 35. So that's pretty good return and really quick. So those 3 were still such new listings that they were in the house. I brought them out with me. Let's go grab the rest of the stuff that sold. I have help today. I twisted my ankle, so Desiree's pulling the orders for me. Camel hat that I paid like $6 for on auction, which was more than I wanted to pay. Sold for $14.49 plus shipping. Be super easy to ship. This hat, she just threw a sweater at me.
I did. What else do you need pulled?
I think that's everything. We got it all. Thank you so much. Izod that she just threw at me. Vintage with the fancy crest on it. Cardigans do fairly well. I know that I got this for $3 at an estate sale. Sold for $20 plus shipping. Took a while. This here hat, just a generic Ford dealership from around here, but it's a denim snapback. So denim, we were talking about hats on the last video. Denim snapback hats, if they're like, this one's mesh back, but if they're all denim, they're really good. If they're part denim, they're still pretty good. For $12 free shipping, so really good. If this didn't say Bill from North Carolina, it would have been a much better hat. These jeans, for a while, 560 Levi's were the bee's knees, and so I bought up a bunch of them, and I outpaced the market. So I ended up buying a bunch that were not buying more than I could sell. They're a loose fitting jean. They look like the 90s, and so they were popular with kids 3 or 4 years ago. These are 38, 32. So like that's almost as big as I am. It's taller than me and a little bit skinnier. But anyway, the guys my size aren't trying to look hip. So they're too big to be part of the hip culture that was making 560s good. They're still good pants. They sold for $19 plus shipping, and they'll fit in a legal flat rate. Part of the $20 bag of random toys that we bought, me and Levi went through, and he managed to put together, at least for the most part, this guy. We're missing like half of his arm, I think, but it's a Go-Go Sentinel Power Ranger Operation Overdrive Microzord Megazord Reed. Reed is something that I always put in the title to tell people they need to read the description to make sure they notice that the guy's arm is missing. So these were all individual pieces in that bag, but I paid $20 for the whole bag, and this sold for $22. Sold the other keyboard, which was we paid $25 for this week. It's going to, and it sold for $75, including shipping. Buyer's all in at $75. It sold for $70 free shipping, and then the buyer paid some sales tax and stuff. This shirt, this surprises me a little bit, like that these aren't more valuable and that that anybody buys them at all. So I don't know what I think about them. Mark McGuire, total stud, like made Major League Baseball relevant again at the turn of the century. This is made in the U.S., single stitch jersey from his prime, and so like that's a big deal. Shirt sold for $7 because doping allegations or confessions or whatever, steroids ruined the legacy of his career, and so that kind of sucks. Because like that probably if it hadn't been for the controversy, I imagine that would have been a really, really desirable thing. This I bought from Harry Tornado on a live auction on Whatnot to sell or to wear to the parks. I ended up not wearing it because my head is just way too big. And I mean, it's still fun. But, and the strap is messed up. And I knew that when I bought it. Sold for $20 free shipping. Mickey ears on things are going to do relatively well. People are nuts about them. My wife is nuts about the ones that are like the headband and much more feminine. How about a Jesus tee? This is a variety of t-shirt that does fairly well most of the time. This is an eagle, and then it quotes Isaiah. Yeah, Isaiah 40:31. With wings as eagles, and he will run and not faint. And then it's dated 1990. So this is a vintage Jesus tee, even though it's not it's Old Testament, so it's not specifically Jesus. That's kind of what the subset of religious vintage t-shirts are called, generally referred to as Jesus tees. And then these shoes are interesting. I bought these Hokas, and you can see they're already in a box, at a thrift store. And I remember picking them up and thinking, they're really, really small, but they're Hokas. So I think I'm going to get them. I think I got them at Goodwill, and they were like $6. It was in the last week or two. They sold for $26.99, and then the person said they didn't fit, so they returned them. I do free returns, and then I resold them for $24. So that didn't. I'm not making a ton of money because I got the shipping there and back again out. So, but they did sell twice. So if you're finding Hokas, they're not the $50 in a day shoe they used to be. But I paid $6 for these, and they sold for $25 plus shipping twice. So they did sell fairly quickly. I think that's everything. Thanks for watching. I'm going to get this stuff shipped. It is 9:40. So hopefully I can get this stuff all done and out of here in a pretty reasonable amount of time. Back to Mod Pop Thrift. My name is Tom, and I'm a full-time eBay reseller. That's why I don't have to shave or do anything with my hair. Most of the time I'm wearing a hat though, which is why I wear hats, because I don't like to do stuff with my hair. Anyway, a full-time eBay reseller who only sold 6 items today. Not super fun. 6 going out today. I got some. This is my view out the window. That's Levi. That window's broken and taped over. Okay, thank you, zombie. Bye. Hey. So 6 items. Stop it. Trying to work. Leave me alone.
Zombie, don't leave Dad alone.
Mickey Mouse. Sorcerer's Apprentice, Disney World shirt. So this tag, I hadn't seen this setup before, but obviously that's what they were doing in 2017 because this shirt is dated. Okay. Maybe I should have kept this one. It's pretty cool. And it's big enough for me. Oh well. It's gone now. $11 plus shipping, buyers all in at $17. I picked these up for $2 at a pawn shop. $2 a bag, and I bought a handful of bags of Pez dispensers, and this has all 4 of the old school looking Ninja Turtles, and then these 2 like 2007, and these, nobody can see you now, it's pointed towards me. I know. And then the old school looking, and we've got like 7. This guy is not a Ninja Turtle, he's a frog of some sort.
Boing, boing, frog.
What if I told you I sold a cat head on a stick? I'm not a Jeff Dunham fan, but that line worked. Anyway, this is a blow mold cat head on a stick. It is a part of a very rare blow mold from what my understanding is, though I've never seen the whole thing. This is like a wand for a witch. It is glow in the dark. I'll add that picture. I paid like $6 for it, knowing that I was going to list it for $50. I listed it for $47, free shipping, and it sold in minutes for $50. And so 5 into 50, I'm excited about. You always have that, oh, I probably could have gotten more. But I have gotten over that a little bit. Like, I bought it knowing I would list it for 50. The sold comps were 50. And I'm good with that. If you're listing stuff so high that people don't feel like they're getting a deal, you're probably not going to make a whole lot of sales. CSI, I thought this would do really well. I found it, I think it was $2 at a thrift store. I used to frequent a lot when we lived downtown, but I don't go to as much anymore. Sold for $7.50, which means I've had it for more than a year. $7.50 plus shipping. Not a great sale. These guys are from a show called Black Star, and these are like goblins, and one of them's missing a foot or something. Yeah, he's missing a foot and a tail. By comparison, this guy has 2 feet and a long tail. And then this is like Grimoire Guard, only not really. Like, how He-Man is that supposed to be? And then this is somebody else's helmet, but it fits on him just fine. And I got these in a lot at an auction. I made money on the pile a long time ago, but these sold. These stuck around because I was kind of asking a lot of money for them. I think I was asking $22 for them. Finally, I got a best offer for $15, and I'm like, they've been sitting around a long time. Let's go ahead and take that. $10 plus shipping for a wolf shirt. Protect the American way. American flag. Wolf. I thought this might say something in the reflection, but then it doesn't. So $10 plus shipping. So my total that I'm sending out today is $130. But it'll be super easy It is 10:30, so I need to get on the stick, get this stuff going. On the stick. That stick is like secured in there too, so I don't want to try to pull it out because I might mess it up. So I'm gonna have to ship it at this length. This is what it is. It sold for $50. Yeah. Let me get this stuff shipped. I just made my least favorite sale of the day, but we're here to sell things, right? We're not here to keep stuff. $25 for these happy birthday napkins, made in the US, 1989. And then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mario Noisemakers, 1989. I should have kept them, but I didn't. So I sold them for $25. I also have this on a paper plate that I did keep. I wish I would have kept one of the Noisemakers because I think I would have probably made the same amount of money. Anyway, buyers all in at 33, almost $33. So I mean, I got a good price for those, but you don't see 1989 Mario stuff very much, and those sold.